Hey guys, here I am back with the new product with the help of Ollama and your local application, which will help you to solve your everyday problem. The product's name is ThatContract, and of course, it is again free, and it works on Ollama and the Python-based application locally, and it helps you to understand the contracts that usually we sign before you blindly sign them, as well as to understand the complexities involved, to understand the risks involved, what are the money and deadlines written there, and is there any risk with the if without reading them, will they cause any future conflicts. So this is what the homepage looks like, and it also has again the dark mode and light mode. You just need to upload your contract here. It can be a rent agreement, it can be NDA, it can be sell deed, it can be any sort of agreement that generally lawyer does, and it has some complicated language written. You just need to understand it. So what you will do, you will upload it to ChatGPT or Claude, and then you get some information around it. Fair. But the problem is the moment you upload those contracts on those applications, those are going to their own server, and those are not only with you now. Those are with the servers which are sitting in America somewhere, or Europe somewhere, and definitely someone else can manhandle it or mishandle it, and then there can be consequences around it. So earlier also we built one application, right? A lot of applications, to be precise. It's a fifth one, and we solved many use cases like lab reports we can't share. So similarly, the contracts can also be avoided to be shared. But now you still want the explanation from AI. Use this local application which uses Ollama to give you the insights of your own contract. So uh, to be precise, it has some demos available. If you don't have it right now, if you have something, you can upload. But in case of demos, if I say employment, non-disclosement, and rent agreement, so let's say sorry, rent agreement, it gives you some green dots, some yellow dots, and some red dots, which means red are nothing to be reviewed first, and then there are some money extractions. What are the money amounts mentioned, and what are the timelines mentioned. It will give you a clear insight of what is being written. And let's upload the agreement. So let's say one rent agreement, I want to upload a separate document, not from the demo one. Yeah, so it started analyzing it, and as I said earlier, because it is also running on local, it takes some time, and it can gives you staged update what it is exactly doing, and meanwhile it gives you some tips around it, right? Around the contracts. So until it works, let's go to the repository that I am going to share you in the description and the comment section. You can clearly, this is a public repository with MIT license. You can just clone it and start using it by reading the instructions. It has everything to be known, and this is the README file that is being clearly attached to it, showing all the details required. For example, it has front end of Next.js. It uses back end of Fast API, LLM as Ollama, and of course a complete list of prerequisites. The features are of course 100% local, private. It will explain you in detail. It will explain you deadlines as well. Then if there is any missing clause, it will give you the explanation around it. You can export it, and you can compare to contracts. We'll check that, right? And then, as I said, clear tech stack of this product is mentioned. And yeah, this is important section because hardware support is needed, because we are using the heavy software like LLM locally. So it will expect at least minimum 8 GB. It works, but it is slower than now. And if it is like 16 GB plus, it's better, it's smoother. I'm not at all mentioning GPUs here, because in general, even with the RAM and GPU, and RAM and some basic silicon, maybe x86 or silicon CPU, it works fine. But if you have any GPU, then it will be faster than the current version. Okay, and of course how to run it. So there are some Mac or Linux steps with .sh file, and for Windows you just need to run the bat file, and definitely the initial installations for Ollama and all those manual steps are also given. And yeah, I mean, you also get some API interface. to work with this, and definitely some troubleshooting steps also mentioned. So this readme is self-contained, guys. This is our fifth application which is we are now developing, and this gives you all the details around you. You just need to clone this repository to your local and follow the steps as mentioned, including manual steps and the run.sh or run.bat steps. It will, based on your operating system, it will download, install, and make this application runnable on your own machine. This is getting to the end, right? So meanwhile, let's deep dive into what exactly this repo is about. So if you see right now, the languages used, most of it is Python, then TypeScript, CSS is for little finishing, shell is used, and some other components are used, right? And yeah, this is the same stack that we earlier used for our other applications as well. So you also need, if you are already you already set up the old applications on your machine, you don't need this manual step, because you will be already ready with the npm installation and Ollama installation. You just need to start from the run.sh or run.bat file, right? And this particular analysis will be running on local, so make sure that you have enough RAM capacity and enough compute capacity available, and it's not at all using storage, but yeah, once you download it will start using storage. So the application is completed its scan, and now it completely understood the rental agreement that I uploaded. It has 13 clauses, 10 are risks, 8 opportunities, 2 money items, 4 deadlines, and clearly it gave you a lot of green marks as well. Then there are some risks. So liabilities may be unlimited, so liabilities are not clearly mentioned in the agreement. We can ask it to the lawyer. Then money extractions are 45,000 and 5,40,000 is the deposit, right? Then this is the deadline and timelines. Termination lock-in clause is missing. It's very critical, and there are some other pointers, right? Now you can have follow-up questions on this analysis. For example, is there anything unusual I should know? So these are some follow-up questions. It's again reading the contract. So yeah, you can again, yeah, you got this response like the tenant is required to pay 36 months even if they vacate before the full term, right? And this is something like 36 months. It's quite insane. It's right. So it should be a little lesser than that. And yeah, these are some details it provides usually, and you can compare this with another contract. Let's say the demo one. It gives you some comparison between the two contracts, and this is also important feature, by the way, because if we compare two contracts we get to know like which one is better and why it is better. The same clauses can be suggested in the flawed contract. So let it complete. Meanwhile, if you will get some history, and it's all being stored on your local, nowhere else, right? And yeah, I guess we just need to be on same page. Yeah, let me start again. Flawed contract, rental agreement in history. Yeah, yeah, let it start again, because I interrupted it and then it stopped working, so we need to restart the application. But the point is it will compare, and then we can definitely see the differences, right? And what if you open it, and then on HTML you just print it. Once you print it, it will be saved on local. Yeah, it will look like this. It's a pretty much analysis. This can be shared to the lawmaker or lawyer as well. So fair enough. All good. So this is it. This is again one more important use case that will be solved with the help of open AI, free AI on your machine. No need to connect to someone externally. No cloud, no external AI, only you and your machine. Thank you for watching this video.